Hi, this is Vanessa with Train with V in San Jose, California, and this is the first video for Fitness 23. Fitness 23 is a whole new concept. You're going to have 18 minutes of exercise and 5 minutes of discussions of other nutritional aspects, whether they be making recipes or water issues or sleep, something else. So join us for these 18 minutes of exercise and then stay tuned for the 5 minutes that fall right afterwards to learn some great recipes. So what's going to happen is I'm going to start the exercise. We're going to do all these exercises for 1 minute, and I'm going to show you some modifications, talk about why I'm doing the exercise and what I'm doing. Chris will continue the exercise for the full minute. But remember, if you get a little worn out, if you feel like you're not in alignment, just go ahead and do the modifications I show you so you can keep going for that full minute and we can get you going. All right? Let's get to it, Chris. All right. Arms are going to go straight up and one knee comes up. We're going to do that right knee first. And you really want to think about being very rhythmic with this and very smooth. Arms are straight up. Feel that whole extension through your shoulder. Make sure that knee, if you can, is coming all the way up to your waist. And you have a really nice straight back. If your arms are getting a little tired at this point, hey Chris, let's switch legs. If you're getting a little tired at this point, you can just come down a little bit less, and you can always take that leg a little bit down if your balance isn't great. But this is such a great exercise to warm up those shoulders, get that back in alignment, make sure all your joints are moving. We got 10 more seconds of this. Really nice warm up for these arms. I know you can feel these arms already. Nice breathing out. Fantastic. You're going to spread your feet out nice and wide, about 1.5 feet more than your hips are. Hands are up. We are going to go to first the right foot with the left hand, over, right, and then back. Same side, over and back. You see, my feet are completely straight forward. If that is uncomfortable for you, remember your body was made to be in alignment. You can turn them out a little, but don't turn them out a lot. Breathe out as you go down. Really, really great. Get these hips as tight and as well good as you can. We're going to make sure that you've got great hips so we're not getting any hip surgeries. Hey, Chris, let's change sides. Go to the other side now. Really nice job, guys. Nice bending. Don't have that knee come over your toe. It should be a little bit behind your toe. And you really should feel that thigh as you're pushing off. Couple more. Excellent. Feet come back together. You're going to have your arms up the same as your shoulders. You're going to push those elbows back and bring one knee up and then the other. Nice gentle breathing. Really opening up your chest muscles, making sure that your chest muscles and your arm muscles and your leg muscles can all work together. Nice breathing. We're going to speed it up a little bit now. Let's get our heart rates up so that we're ready to work out. So let's talk about a modification. Hey Chris, can you hop it out a little bit? So do a little hop as you come up. So it's a hop, it's a hop. There you go. And that's really getting his heart rate up much, much higher. About another 5 seconds, guys. Very nice, very nice. All right, let's get this rotation in our center core a little bit. We're going to step out sideways with that foot, reach out with the hand. Down, come back. Out, out, and back. Out, out, and back. Out, out, and back. So if that puts, keep going, Chris, if that puts strain on your knee, you could go a little less. But I really want you to feel the rotation through your hips. Out, out, and back. Out, out, and back. Let's do the other side. Out, out, and back. Out, out, and back. Out, out, and back. Really stretch that center core. Remember, if this hurts, you can do a little bit less until you can get up to that full extension where you really feel it through all of your back muscles. Couple more seconds. All right, so we don't need a lot of equipment to work out in our homes, right? All we're going to use today is a couple of dumbbells, I have some 5-pounders here, no big deal, and a mat. If you have a mat, great. If you don't have a mat, that's okay too. So we're going to pick these up. Hey, this is all about shoulders. Here we go. Forward, up, not 100% up, going about 85%, 95% up. Really straight back. Nice leg action. Really gets the heart rate pumping when you got both ends going. Get really strong shoulders. If this is too much, you can do this with just your hands without any weight. Let's change legs, Chris. Keep that breathing going really well. Got 3 more. Excellent. We're going to do a jog in place with weight, okay? So both hands are coming up at the same time. Nice little jog in place. Getting a little aerobic activity out of you. Remember, when you run in place, do not slam those heels. Make sure you're landing on the balls of your feet. Head back, so you have a really, 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 really straight back and neck. Halfway through. Nice, even breathing. How you doing back there, Chris?
Doing great.
Good. Remember, if your feet start hurting, you may need to look at different shoes, right? You should be able to jog in place for a minute without having any feet issues. Excellent. It's a great time to get some water if you need some. We're not going to get any water. All right. Nice straight legs, just slightly wider than your hips. Keep those arms nice and straight, down and back up. Lower back work here. Down and back up. Don't bend those knees. If you only go down halfway, I'm great with that. It's all about making a super strong lower back. Nice, even breathing. And if you're listening to your lower back, you're going to feel it in your hamstrings. A lot of times people think they have back issues, and they're actually just tight hamstrings. About another 10 seconds of this one, guys. Doing wonderfully. Excellent. All right. Hold your weights right about your hips, right? So we're going to bring one up all the way to the shoulder and then the other one, and we're going to go back and forth super fast, working on that bicep. The faster you go, the harder this is, and the more work it is. I don't know anyone who doesn't want their bicep to show, though. Nice little definition in your arms. I don't care if you're male or female. Always makes you look great. As you see, I tend to do lots of reps of everything that I do. It's the way to get a nice tone-defined body. Lots of reps. Don't do weights that are too big for you and just do 2 or 3 reps. That's why we're doing a full minute on all of these exercises. Chris, keep your head up, nice and straight, making sure everything in your body is really straight. Keep breathing, guys. We've got about another 10 seconds of this. Make sure that core is super tight, holding you up. Beautiful. All right. My hands are on my hips. Guess what? Same side. This is about doing balance. Let's go. We're going to punch it out and kick it out on the same side. Big breathing here. It's a lot of work pushing that arm forward now. That arms have lots of work already, right? Time to change sides. Here we go. Remember, you want to stay as straight as you possibly can. Try not to lean one direction. Make sure you land on the ball of your foot, not on your heel. Keeping that back as straight as you can. Don't lean forward with the weight. 5 more seconds on this side. Beautiful. Okay, your feet are together. It's been a hip workout. I'm going to come way over, down to the ground, one weight on each side of my foot, and then back up. Same side. Here we go. If you can't go all the way to the ground, go as far as you can. Of course, you can do this without weights if you'd like. You can go halfway if it's more comfortable. Whatever works for you to keep you moving for this full minute. No one likes a flat butt. We're working on getting that butt to look great and getting these leg muscles to work with our glutes. 2 more on this side. And let's change sides. Here we go. Be really exact with where your feet are going. Pay attention to your form. Really straight back when you come back up. Great, wonderful. Let's do a little more arm work before we go to the mats today. I'm going to push those arms straight forward and then out, forward, out. You're going to feel this all through your rib cage. Forward, out, forward, out. Be really exact with those weights. Hold those weights where you want them to be. Great shoulder workout. If you're having pain in a rotator cuff, that might be something that comes forward in this exercise, right? Got about another 10 seconds. I know everyone's feeling the burn out there. I am. How you doing, Chris?
Doing good.
Okay. All right, here we go. Couple left. Last one. Excellent. Great time to get some water before we go to the mats. So now we're going to do some mat work, and it's going to be for back strengthening, leg strengthening, and of course your core, because everybody wants the great looking stomach, right? First thing you got to be able to do is get down that mat without using your hands. So that's what we're going to work on in the beginning, right? All right, so here we go. I use a 1.5-inch mat. It's really thick, great on my knees. So I'm going to go down on one knee, and then down on the other one, right? And then go down, right? Didn't use my hands. Everything I do in life is an exercise, right? So I want to make myself as straight as I possibly can. All right, let's go forward, stretch out. Your feet should be flexed, toes should be flexed toward your face. This is a great stretch for the back of your legs and for your lower back. I always hold a stretch for about 20 seconds. Nice breathing. All right, stand up really tall. You should be able to engage your core so that you're up super tall here, right? Okay, elbows are out. We're going to come back, and that leg's going to come up, and we're going to leave that leg up there, and then we're going to touch it. Here we go. So I'm using my quad. I'm using my core. Everything has to work in concert. Doing great, guys. Let's change legs. Farther you go back, the more ab work it is. If it's too difficult, you could always leave the leg down and just go back up and down here. But I want you to try to keep it up, try to keep going. Just a couple more, guys. Excellent. Cross your legs. We're going to lean forward and stretch out this lower back. Your goal really is to get your elbows down onto that mat very comfortably and having a really nice limber back. Always remember to breathe very deeply when you're stretching to try to get your body to relax. Now you're going to twist that back. I put my hand on my knee and push against the knee gently. My other hand is directly behind my back, just to get a nice, gentle twist. Some of you will crack your back when you do this. And you feel it right in that center area. Other side. let's work on some balance issues on the mat. So we're gonna sit here, our feet are in front of us, hands are here, we're gonna lift these feet up. We want them to be out at an angle, right? Nice and up. Now, this is all core strength to hold you up here and not to move around a lot. I'm gonna have Chris stay still and not move, and you can see how difficult this really is to do. I'm actually gonna lie down and come back up if you wanna add some more difficulty to this, right? And the more you keep your legs still, the harder this is. Make sure you're breathing really well. This is a lot of work to do this for a minute. We're about halfway there. Yes, your body will shake when you do these exercises. Your quads burn, everything burns. Let's do 3 more. Those of you who are holding with me are excellent at core work. Last one, great. So I'm a big believer that everyone should be able to do a sit-up. So of course we're gonna do a magic number, which for me is 35. So to do a sit-up properly, my feet are down flat, my heels are down flat, right? My hands are across my stomach, I go down, I come back up. Nice and even. Nice little stretch up when you get up here. Try to keep those feet down as much as you can. Really works on your ankles at the same time. Over halfway there. And you see Chris's hands are coming forward. If you need to do that, that's fine. Let's just keep it going. We got 5 left to go. Last one, make it pretty. Excellent. All right, one last exercise for you. We're gonna turn over. First thing you're gonna do is flex your back down. We did a lot of back work. And flex your back up. Nice and slow, flex it down and flex it up. Couple more times, flex it down and flex it up. I love push-up position for a couple of reasons. Main reason being it really works on those wrists, making them strong. You want a nice flat back. You're gonna bring your opposite knee up to your elbow and back. Opposite knee, elbow, and back. If that seems too difficult, you can go down on your knees and bring it in this way. I don't have a problem with that at all. Do what you can here, but push-ups and sit-ups really make amazing core work. Doing great, guys. We're going to switch in just a second. Good, let's switch legs. Remember your opposite knee to opposite elbow. Really feeling that deep core, aren't you, Chris?
Yep, feeling good.
Great. Almost done, guys. I know it's been a hard 18 minutes. We're going to stretch out in a second. One more. Beautiful. All right. Cross your legs, have a seat facing me. Shoulders up and back. Now this is a really hard position for a lot of people. You should feel your seat bone straight into that mat. Put your hands on the side and really stretch out that rib cage. Make yourself as straight as you possibly can, and then put those arms straight up in the air without losing your body position. Best case scenario, your arms are right next to your head. And down, and back up, and down, back up, really holding that core tight. Good, take those hands forward, palms down, just shoulder height, down, and back up. Last one, little half circle. All right, hope you enjoyed this. Hi, this is Vanessa with Train with V and Fitness 23, and this is your 5 minutes of how to cook a really nutritious meal. So I'm here with Chef Max. Chef Max worked at Levi Stadium, and he's going to help us today make a chicken and broccoli with some toasted sesames. So Max, tell me what you're doing today.
So today we have some chicken, really fresh. We have some sesame seeds that we're going to toast, and we're going to prepare some healthy, delicious food. Great.
So how do we toast the sesames?
Okay. Usually the sesames are put on a pan and a little bit of oil, and maybe you can fry them for about 45 seconds to a minute, and then we can use that on the chicken, and we will try to stir fry it, which is a really, really healthy way to make food and eat. And it is also good maybe add on some vegetables such as these organic bell peppers or the green onions and the cauliflower, which is all makes a really healthy, good way to eat and a good, quick, balanced meal.
Sounds great. Well, let's start. All right, so what'd you throw in there, Chef Max?
Okay, so we put a little bit of water. We put some a little bit of oil, a little bit of oil, and we put a little bit of garlic, our minced garlic, and we put a little bit of our starch. So the chicken will have the sesame seeds. This is the marinade.
Okay.
So that the sesame seeds will stick to the chicken better, and the chicken will taste that much better. So we put a pinch of salt, a pinch of pepper, a little bit of pepper never hurt anything. And then we mix all this together. And this is our marinade.
To eat.
Sure. So as you can see, it's a delicious and quick, healthy meal. And it's really yummy.
That is fantastic.
Thank you.
And it really took like 6 or 7 minutes to prep.
That's it.
And maybe 15, 16 minutes to cook. Less than half an hour. Great, healthy dish.
Yeah, anybody can do that. Do it at home, do it anywhere, do it at work.